about sexual harassment on TV, and it makes the headlines in newspapers. Sexual harassment has been one of the major issues in the company and also for the management to tackle. The stats show a high percentage of sexual harassment in the workplace. From a study of 500 respondents from 92 different companies, 54% had experienced some form of sexual harassment. So in this video, we're going to see what is sexual harassment and what can an employee do about it. Firstly, sexual harassment is against the law and is against a company's policy. So, what is sexual harassment?
Quid pro quo harassment occurs in the workplace when a manager or other authority figure offers or merely hints that he or she will give the employee something, a raise or promotion, in return for that employee is satisfying a sexual demand.
Hey, Azu, what's up? Yeah, sure. Have a seat.
Thank you.
How's it going?
So lately I've been thinking and I wanted to know how can I advance on this company?
You would like to be promoted.
Yes.
If you want, Azu, I would be more than happy to talk about it with you during the dinner tonight.
The first option for the victim of sexual harassment is their HR representative. A properly functioning HR department works independently from the company, which allows them to investigate all claims without the fear of retaliation. Make sure your HR department is up to date with your company's current policies and the current laws regarding sexual harassment. Physical harassment is the unwanted touching, contact, or physical intimidation that one party deems inappropriate. This can create a hostile work environment and have adverse effects on an employee's ability to do his or her job.
Hey, you seem really tense today.
I really don't like when you do that. Can you please stop it?
I'll never stop.
Another great option for the company is to start an anonymous employee phone number. This allows employees who may be victims or witnesses to come forward with their concerns. It allows the employee a judgment-free zone. They can choose to come forward or remain anonymous. Verbal or mental harassment in the workplace refers to demeaning comments that are directed in a sexual manner, such as whistling or bullying a person. Although sexual comments are the most obvious form of harassment, verbal harassment includes certain political statements, promoting a religion, dirty jokes, or even some types of art that people can take as offensive. So if we move the Johnson report to the West Coast.
But these numbers don't add up.
Yeah, baby. Go ahead and walk away from all that. Yow!
They do
Damn,
add up.
yeah.
Oh my
Woo!
goodness.
A third option for the employee is to reach outside of the company for assistance from the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission. The EEOC is an agency of the federal government created by the Civil Rights Act of 1964. They have the authority to investigate charges of discrimination against employees who are covered by the laws established in Title VII of the Civil Rights Act. With the help of the EEOC, a victim can find general knowledge about discrimination, help creating a complaint, or even mitigation of a situation that's already occurred. In the U.S., 1 in 3 women will be sexually harassed in their lifetime. Out of the 13,000 reports to the EEOC last year, only 16% were men.
Poland is the country with the lowest rate of violence against women in the European Union. According to Bureau of Statistics, only 19% of women have experienced physical or sexual violence, whereas this number in Denmark equates 52%.
In Brazil, if you're a victim of sexual or verbal harassment, you can safely report it to your boss or the Human Resources Department, and they will take care of your issue. The person who reported the abuse don't need to fear the retaliation later on.
In Asian countries, Sexual harassment is not the most reported issue in the workplace. People who have had experienced some form of sexual harassment do not feel comfortable to speak out.
The victims are usually tend to be ostracized after reporting sexual harassment. They might lose their job or they might be judged by others.
Is the best tool against sexual harassment. Employers are encouraged to develop systems so that sexual harassment is eliminated in the workplace. Communicate clearly that it will not be tolerated in the workplace. This is by creating a clear action plan, providing training to employees. Employees should also be really good at following through with this. Remember, it is legal to retaliate against anyone contributing in the workplace in a compliant or lawsuit for Title VII. Thank you and goodbye.